Well, it's fragrance preview time. I'm your boy Russell Mack family, and this is Solomon's Vineyard. I'm well rested, just took me a nap, and I'm ready to talk about fragrances. So, today we're looking at a 2020 release from Gucci Beauty. Are you a Gucci fan? All right. Listen, I'm not going to take that long with this fragrance. Let's do this first impression, and we can go on with our day. So meet me on the other side of my opening song, and let's talk fragrances. Let's roll.
All right. Okay.
Well, we're back, you guys. This is Solomon's Vineyard. Here I am. I'm Russell Mack, and if this is your first time landing on my thumbnail, and you got me, welcome. I'm glad you decided to stop by Solomon's Vineyard today. It's Saturday. It's beautiful in the city of Baton Rouge. I'm feeling all right, and I'm hoping you're feeling all right. I would like for you to subscribe to my channel. Come on and become a part of the Solomon's Vineyard family. How about that? All you got to do is hit that subscription button. Right beneath that, though, there's an icon bell. Tap on it. Some options will open up. Tap on all for me. When I upload, a notification will come directly to your feed, letting you know that Solomon's Vineyard is on the air. If you also want to get in contact with me outside of YouTube, you can find me on Facebook. I have a platform there. All you got to do is type in Russell Mack in your search box, and I guarantee you, there's only one Russell Mack like me. I guarantee you. You will find me there, and there I do post about fragrances too. Okay? So, today, we're going to talk about Gucci Guilty, pour homme eau de parfum. Now, my girl wanted me to have this fragrance. I am not, or I won't say I'm not a big fan of Gucci Guilty, because I did wear the 2011 release, the original. Okay, but for some reason I just never got into the house of Gucci. I never really did. I was first introduced to Gucci through Gucci Guilty. Now, I've always worn Gucci clothes. As you see, I have a Gucci sweater cap on because it's cold in my room right now. So, I got my jacket on and my hat. I do wear the shoes and jackets. I have a Gucci jacket, some shirts. But I didn't really get into the fragrance side of the company until 2011, and that's when their groundbreaking Gucci Guilty come out. Okay, at least that's how I see it. Well, this fragrance here, Gucci Guilty, got about 15 flankers, and that's a lot of flankers, you guys. And they span between 2011 up to the current date. 2021. You got flankers like Gucci Guilty Absolute, Gucci Guilty Love Edition, Gucci Guilty in Pour Homme Intense. I think that came out in 2011. You got Gucci Guilty Oud, which I didn't really know they had. So I got a lot of catching up to do. But I do have the one that my girl liked. There we was in Macy's walking, and I go to Macy's a lot of times just to smell some fragrances. I don't really go to purchase them for the most part, but when the sales rep saw us coming, she stopped us and allowed us to smell the eau de parfum, and this one came out in 2020, and there's a Love Edition that came out in 2020, and there's a Love Edition I think it's XXI that came out in 2021. So that's a lot of flankers, y'all. So there's one that I don't have that's came out this year, actually. So I need to get my hands on that one. So before I get into this, though, tell me if you have gotten into the Gucci Guilty line. I want to know what's your favorite flanker. Or are you like me, were you stuck on the original Gucci Guilty, all right? Now, I have fallen in love with this one. To say I have no other flankers other than the original. When my girl smelled this one, she said, you gotta have it. And I see why, so let's talk about it, all right? This is how it came. This is a gift set, all right? And I don't know if this deal is gonna run at all of your Macy's, okay? But being that I'm dealing with a rep, a Coty rep, and under that umbrella, under the Coty umbrella, we got houses like Gucci, who we're talking about today. We have Tiffany, I think Clinique, and there are several other houses that fall under the Coty umbrella. And shout out to my girl Ruth, that's her name. I don't know if she's watching, but she may be watching, but this is what she allowed me to smell. This is the eau de parfum concentration. This is not intense. This is pure parfum, and this is what comes in the gift set. Let me take it out. And I got it upside down, y'all. I'm sorry. I got the bottle upside down. I just realized it. All right, there. Now, it comes with a travel itemizer, which this is where I will be doing the preview from. Black, silver cap, and we'll talk about the atomizer shortly, okay? So we got that one, and then we have the bottle itself. Y'all know I don't normally use packaging, but today I'll do it because I like the packaging. I like how it look. I love the sleek design, but look at this beautiful bottle, y'all. I love this bottle. All black bottle. I mean, this thing is cold. It's so black and pretty, it almost looked like metal, but it's glass. With the matte black finish top, I hadn't even really opened it yet. I've turned it, and this thing fits super snug. It snaps on, and it fits super snug, okay? There your G is, your Gucci Guilty, your writing is in silver, right down there. And you got your batch code with the eau de parfum concentration on it, okay? So, Gucci Guilty Pour Homme eau de parfum, all right? So let's set that to the side. And today, because I wore this yesterday, and I really, really enjoyed this fragrance on yesterday. So I got several compliments. This is a smooth, buttery fragrance. Again, 2020 release. Now, I wanted to compare notes, all right? Now, from what I can remember, the 11 release, the original Gucci Guilty opened up with a lavender note. African orange flower in the heart. And then there is Virginian cedar, vanilla, and patchouli. Now, 10 years later, 11 years later, that's a lot of flankers between 11 and right now. 2020, what they did, and I'm going to give you the notes. The notes will be here in front of me. I'll put the nose, if I can find it, y'all. I couldn't find the nose. Now, I know that Jacques Huchler was the original perfumer behind Gucci Guilty Pour Homme. Okay, so if you know the nose behind all of these flankers, plus this one, let me know in the comment section, all right? I think I know why my girl fell in love with it, and I think I know why women all over, you know, from what I've been hearing and what I was told from the rep. Now, I expect her to say nothing but good things, guys, but she was really serious, okay? And plus, there were women in the store who really love this fragrance once they smell it. Even the women's Gucci Guilty smell good, all right? Anyway, let's spray it and let's get started, okay? I love the atomizer. The juice comes out with no problem, no hesitation, all right? And this thing opens so gorgeous. Now, it is slightly aldehydic, which means there's a little alcohol there. But after that dries up, you guys, let's talk some notes, okay? This thing opens up so beautiful. Now, let's talk notes. Now, there's a top note, and this is what grabbed my attention. The note that I'm mainly impressed by, and this is what makes this flanker so unique, okay? It opens up with rose, pink pepper, salt, and a vinegar note. Okay, now don't let vinegar scare you, because we know the smell that vinegar gives, and that is not in this fragrance. The vinegar is a fixative. It's giving the fragrance a saltiness at the top. It's making that salt note work really good and blend so well with the rose and pink pepper. All right, so I can talk about just the opening alone. The rose is a thick, luscious rose. It's not an old-timey rose smell like that you would smell from some of the ladies' offerings from different brands. No, this is a youthful, modern rose. I think that's what they were doing. They were trying to give this fragrance a modern feel, and they did it. The rose adds some elegance, some sensualness, and it makes it really, I would say, that a female could really wear this. Now, trust me, this is a masculine fragrance, but rose is universal, and rose can do so much when added to some notes. So that's what you get from that rose note. You got some spiciness from the pink pepper. Of course, you got the salt, all right? So it's not overly salty. And what it does, it makes this opening so smooth. The opening is so smooth, man. Yes, this is a room filler. Yes. When I sprayed this, you seen me just spray it on my wrist, and all of this area is lit up, guys. Now, do you get the original DNA? Yes, you do. As it begins to dry down, it goes into lavender, orange blossom, and neroli. And the neroli is not a heavy neroli. What you mainly getting in the heart is you get that beautiful lavender, y'all. You get a hint of orange, but the neroli makes the heart so beautiful. Smooth, buttery, but it's still strong. It's still masculine. It still have a rugged quality, if you will. It gives it some body, some earthiness, because it has patchouli, cedar in the base. That's it. So you got that patchouli, which adds to the heart, and that woody base. And this fragrance here, let me tell you something. It's blended so well to you get that smell, the original DNA smell. It maintains the rose throughout the life of the fragrance. And then you get that woody base with the thickness, because we know that patchouli normally it's not really strong, but what it does, it gives the fragrance strength and some body and complexity, and it makes it seductive and sensual. And this is certainly a sexy fragrance, and I think what they were going for is a more fragrant, a warm fragrance for date nights. It's springtime. They want us to still be able to rock Gucci Guilty, but they want us to be able to wear it at night. Now, I know if there's a Gucci, I think it's night, or a Gucci Black, I'm sorry. This one here, though, to me, is going to be the most seductive because of the rose note. The lavender is calmed down, but it's so beautiful that it's blended so well You know that kind of skankiness you get in the original Gucci Pour Homme? You don't get that really here. You get that lavender, the freshness from the neroli and that citrus accord. Man, this stuff is beautiful. And I must say, out of all of the fragrances I've smelled thus far, all through 2020 up to this very day, this is one of the nicest. Now, I've never really been that hard into Gucci Guilty. Not that it smelled bad. I just never really got into the house. I don't know why, y'all. I wear their brand, I wear their shoes, I wear their clothes, although there was some controversy back at what, I think 2018 or 19 about the Gucci brand. But I mean, it's still around. It's still doing well. There's a lot of flankers, so I'm sure you can find your fancy in one of them. But this one, I think they're getting ready. Although they kept the DNA, they're trying to take this brand in a more modern, more youthful direction. Now, I recommend this for ages 25 and up, you guys. I still say a young man could rock it, but I still say an older man could rock it. It's blended so well, it's done so beautifully, till I would say this is an all-purpose fragrance, okay? You could even wear this to work because it dries down to the place where it's not too loud, but the sillage, man. The sillage from the addition of the rose and pink pepper, this thing is gorgeous, and I'm going to be wearing this a lot. In fact, I'm almost wanting to go wear it tonight, okay? My scent of the day was a fragrance, and I'm not going to tell you what it is, but I will be talking about it soon. So just stick around, okay? Because I want to be previewing it, but I'm smelling really good, so I'm going to go ahead on and rock it, but I'm tempted to wear this one. This is really nice, guys. And I know I could talk about it for a very long time because I'm really learning it, but I'm kind of liking it. I'm kind of biased because I love the way they smell. Overall, I got about 8-9 hours, you guys, surprisingly now, and I contribute that to that vinegar note, y'all, and the salt. It gives this fragrance staying power. Listen, if you have not tried this, if you haven't got your hand on this, you need to get it. Now, I know that there's the new release, okay? There's another one. There's Love, Gucci Guilty Love Edition MMXXI, which I will try to get, them Roman numerals, all right? So I'll be seeing about that one, and you may see it on this channel. But right now, I'm really stuck on this one. So, Gucci Guilty Pour Homme Eau de Parfum, all right? Thank you guys for stopping by, checking out this video. What do you know about this fragrance? Which is your favorite of the line? Have you tried Gucci Guilty Pour Homme at all? Okay. Don't forget, if you know that nose behind this fragrance, holler at your boy down in the comments box, let me know. And I think that's it, you guys. I got my Gucci Guilty Eau de Parfum, and I'm glad about it. I want to thank my girl. A lot of the fragrances you guys see me when I purchase them full retail is not really me. She just that kind of woman. If she see it, she want it, it smells good, she gets it. And sometimes I don't want to wait, for the package in the mail, although that's fun too. So I'm getting out of here. It's 8 o'clock. You just heard my clock. It said 8 o'clock, so it's 8 o'clock in the city. And I'm about to move on and go get my grub on. You guys take care. I'll see you soon for another fragrance preview. Peace, family.
All right, all right, all right. Okay, okay, okay.